The chances of you getting struck by lightning are less than you may think. In the US, per lifetime, you have around a 1 in 15,300 chance of getting struck by lightning. Around 12% of people die from this. Around the world, every year 2,000 people get struck by lightning. In Venezuela, lightning deaths are more common, as around 5 million lightning strikes occur each year. So that tells you. How safe are roller coasters? Well, most people think that roller coasters are a risky decision, but actually the chances of you getting hurt from one are lower than the chances of you in a plane crash. Now, the chances of you dying from a roller coaster is 1 in 750 million. So that answers the question of, cows are more dangerous than sharks. How? Well, each year, sharks kill around 5 people, whilst cows kill 22 people. So next time you see a shark, don't worry. But if you see a cow, you should start to panic. Now you know that. Dog attack deaths are rarer than you may think. Each year in the US, 4.5 million people get bitten by dogs. From this, 1 in 115,000 people die from this. Tips to avoid being attacked by a dog are avoiding eye contact, don't turn your back to it, and make sure to walk away slowly.
You can trust me, right?
You might be a centenarian or over 100 in simple language. The amount of people in the world who are 100 has increased over the past 30 years. In 1990, around 1 in 10,000 people lived to 100. Now, before I tell you the odds nowadays, please click that like and subscribe button. It helps a lot. The odds of living to 100 has doubled, where it is around 1 in 5,000 to be a centenarian. So that means trains and planes are actually safer than you think. Although, we need to compare how many deaths each one generates. If we are comparing it by deaths per billion miles, planes wins. This is because on average, planes have 4 deaths per billion miles, but trains have around 200. This isn't as accurate as we need it to be, as planes generally travel more than trains. Per journey, planes have around 80 accidents per year, whilst trains have around 800 accidents per year. So, you might be in a car crash soon. The chances of you being in a car crash are a lot higher than you think. Cars are more deadly than planes, trains, and boats combined. Before I reveal the chances of dying in a car crash, please like and subscribe, it helps me out. The chances of you being in a car crash are 1 in 366 per 1,000 miles driven. So just letting you know, cruise ships are safer than you think. In the past 50 years, 11 cruises have sunk. Most of these cruises were a long time ago. The most recent sinking was in 2000, but that was a short cruise in a river. Roughly, there are a 1 in 68,000 chance for your ship to sink. That may seem high, but should you be afraid of murder? Well, it depends completely on many variables: where you live, political choices, boy or girl. There are many factors that increase or decrease your chances of murder. Around the world, roughly 6 in 100,000 people get murdered, although in the Americas, it can be as high as 17 per 100,000 people. The chances might seem high or low, but really, your house could burn down. Every year, 350,000 house fires are reported. Most of these occur in the kitchen. Per year, you have around a 1 in 850 chance for your house to burn down. That may not seem like much, but during the average human lifespan, that's a 10% chance. Sure, that could be considered low still. But you always need to remember, the chances for you to be in a plane crash are less than you think. Many people think planes are dangerous, but really, the chances for you to be in a fatal plane crash are 1 in 11 million. So now you know, tornadoes are safer than you think. The average person has a 1 in 12,000 chance for a tornado to be in their area every year, although in Texas the chances would definitely be higher. Definitely. Even large tornadoes still have over a 99% survival rate. So unless you live in Texas, the chances for an earthquake are incredibly high. In the next 30 years, you have a 72% chance of experiencing a magnitude 6.7 earthquake, a 51% chance to experience a magnitude 7 earthquake, and a 20% chance to experience a magnitude 7.5 earthquake. This may seem high, but technically being in the outskirts of a magnitude 7 earthquake zone still counts as being in an earthquake. You don't have to be in the most damaging part of an earthquake to qualify being in an earthquake. They are still something to be aware of because Country Fact Series Episode 1, Australia. The Australian Alps gets more snow in the winter than the Swiss Alps. Review. How is this possible? Where I live, we get like 30 degrees in winter, Celsius. How do we get more snow than a place literally known for snow? One good thing about that fact is that it saves me money. I'm not flying to like Sydney and then fly to Singapore, wait 2 hours, fly to London and then fly to Switzerland. I'll just spend like $500 heading to Sydney, spend like 20 on a bus and boom, I'm in a better place than Switzerland. And no, I'm not copying Ray William Johnson's style of video. Chances for a tsunami are very low. People think tsunamis are more common. Every year, only 2 damaging tsunamis occur. That's roughly every 180 days a bad tsunami occurs. A recent tsunami that wasn't bad was reported off the coast of New South Wales, Australia. The most recent bad tsunami occurred in 2004, where a tsunami in the Indian Ocean damaged many countries and killed hundreds. So now you know. Country Facts Episode 2. Spain. Spain hosts the world's biggest food fight. Review. I don't know what to say about that fact, but it sounds fun. I really want to participate in that food fight so much. Like, where is it hosted? Madrid? Imagine enjoying your time at Spain and then someone yells, "Food fight," and you get a paella in your face.
Yes, I did research.
Ladders are more deadly than sharks and hippos combined. Each year, just in the US, about 150 people die from ladders. Around the world, 600 people die from falling off ladders every year. Sharks and hippos only kill 505 people per year. So don't be afraid of this, be afraid of this. Even I was shocked by. I just discovered the chances to win the lottery and I'm going to leak it to you very soon. Make sure to watch till the end. Some lotteries are more common than the others, but the US Powerball has a 1 in 300 million chance of being won. That's a crazy number. So, chances to find a 4-leaf clover are rarer than you may think. For clover, you have a 1 in 5,076 chance for it to be a 4-leaf clover. That is rarer than finding someone who is 100 years or older. Wow, guess 4-lead clovers are lucky because chances to be in a volcanic eruption are higher than you think. Although volcano eruptions are rare, in the next 100 years, there is a 1 in 6 chance for a magnitude 7 volcanic eruption. That's a roll of a dice. A magnitude 7 volcanic eruption will spread ash for 100 cubic kilometers and would kill. Another volcano that could erupt is Yellowstone. Although it's unlikely to erupt in the next 100 years, if it did erupt, it would cause widespread damage across the Earth and possibly even wiping humans out. So now you know. Chances for your video to go viral are crazily high, and I'm not joking. Per video, you have a 0.1% chance for it to go viral. Now, that may mean thousands of views or even millions of views. So go out and upload a video because chances for your town to flood are quite low. Although 223 floods were reported in 2021, a recent flood was in Florida and it happened on April 12, 2023. You'll have a 1% chance. Every region. In Brisbane, Australia received 2 100-year floods, not in 10 years, not in a year but twice. In a fortnight. How is that even possible? Well, unless you live in Brisbane. Did you know the shortest war in history lasted only 38 minutes? The average human walks around the Earth 3 times in their lifetime. There is around 20 million tons of gold in the world. The Eiffel Tower has around 20,000 light bulbs. Also, Country Fact Series. Episode 3. France. France has over 1,500 different cheeses. Review. Wow, what do I even need to say? Here, good job, France. Chances to get famous are not what you think. Most people think, oh, it's pretty high, or they don't know exactly how to be classed as famous. The actual chances to get famous is a 0.0086% chance. Now you know. Country Facts. Episode 5. Thailand. The Thai language has 76 letters. Review. This is not part of the fact, but as I was searching, Google said Bangkok, Thailand's capital, means is a big mouthful. Now that's not true, but Google, hey. Okay, now, the fact. Honestly, I'm not shocked or surprised. I mean, doesn't Hawaii only have like 10 letters? English has 26 characters to learn. So I'm not confused by Thailand. Did you know in 2007, an Aussie man tried to sell New Zealand on eBay? eBay shut it down right as the bidding reached $3,000. Honey never spoils. People have found 3,000-year-old honey that is still perfectly edible for you. Astronauts grow roughly 2 inches taller when they're in space, due to gravity not pushing down on their spine. Also, chances to become a millionaire are higher than you think. For most people, you have a 1 in 30 chance to become a millionaire. Now, chances are chances. They're just the amount of people who are a millionaire. Be smart with your money and you will become a millionaire in no time. 3 facts. Episode 4. China. China has the world's largest mall, but all they need in it is people. Review. I don't know what the point of the mall is then. China, is for decoration? I heard malls cost millions or even hundreds of millions. And yours is the largest and has no customers? That's kinda creepy, to be honest. Country facts. Episode 4. China. China has the world's largest mall, but all they need in it is people. Review. I don't know what the point of the mall is then. China, is for decoration? I heard malls cost millions or even hundreds of millions. And yours is the largest and has no customers? That's kinda creepy, to be honest. Chances to have twins are not what you think. People think twins are more common than they actually are, but really the chances for twins are 1 in 250 or 0.4% chance. So for most people, chances to become a famous YouTuber are higher than you think. On YouTube, there are 114 million accounts. There are currently 321,000 channels that have over 100,000 subscribers. So that means 1 in 355 channels reach 100,000 subscribers. Now, most of these channels takes months or even years to gain 100,000 subscribers. Don't expect it happens overnight. So, chances to be in a hurricane are lower than you think. In 2022, there were 8 hurricanes. That's not that much. So, chances to have triplets are not what you think. The chances will either be higher or lower than what you will expect. The chances to have triplets is roughly 1 in 1,000 per birth. Chances to be in a nuclear war are revealed and are not what you think. Nuclear bombs could be issued out at any moment, but the chances for a nuclear war are a 1% chance every 40 years. So every 8,000 years, there is a 99% chance for a nuclear war. So now you know, cars versus bikes. Which is safer? Well, cars kill around 1.2 million people every year. Bikes only kill 1,000. Does that mean cars are more dangerous than bikes? Usually, yes. So now you know the answer to chances to become a billionaire are not what you think. You've probably heard of 100 of billionaires before and think it's quite easy to become one. If you had a hat and could pull out anyone's name in the world from it, you would have a 1 in 2.8 million chance to find a billionaire. So now you know chances to become a pop star are not what you think. Now most people think it's more likely to become a pop star than it actually is. The chances to become a pop star are 0.0000001%. But if you're talented, it goes up to 0.0000002%. Now you know. Country Facts, Episode 6. Brazil. Brazil has one of the largest economy in the world. Review. Brazil is a very large country with many people. It also has the large soccer economy there, so it's very understandable why Brazil has one of the largest economies in the world. Now that's chances to become a movie star have been revealed, and I'm going to tell you them right now. The chances to become a movie star can be as low as 0.0002%. Sorry actors that the chances to become a famous athlete are rarer than you think. Roughly 1 in 250 college athletes actually make it big. So still try hard, but chances for you to get food poisoning are higher than you think. Globally, 1 in 10 people get food poisoning each year. So now you know. chances to be in a train crash are not what you think. Roughly 1 in 500,000 experience a train crash. Trains are a pretty uncertain form of travel, so that's why I make content like. Chances to get arrested are higher than you think. In the US, more than half of all men will be arrested in their lifetime. Most of these are for suspicions and usually get resolved after a day or two with no charges. So now you know, chances to become a famous rapper are not what you think. Many rappers have leaked that the chances to become a famous rapper are incredibly low, about the same as being in a fatal plane crash. The chances to become a famous rapper are 1 in 10 million. So, chances to become an astronaut are not what you think. Now, most people dream of becoming an astronaut, but in reality, any person has a 1 in 1 billion chance to become one. This changes if you're smart or strong, but now you know the chances to become a famous actor are not what you think. Most people think acting is easy, but the chances are incredibly low. The chances for you to become a famous actor are around 0.04% or a 1 in 2,500 chance per actor. So, chances to get bitten by a snake are not what you think. Most people think the chances to get bitten by a snake are higher than it actually is. Well, the chances to get bitten by a snake, on average, is around a 1 in 30,000 chance. So now you know. Country Facts. Episode 7. Japan. The Japanese eat around 17 million tons of seafood each year. That's about an average of 136 kilograms of seafood each year per person. Review. That is a lot of seafood. Like, how much sushi do you guys eat? Well, I did hear about a sushi place that you can try to eat 100 plates of sushi or something, but wow, Japan. I thought you weren't allowed to be fat. Chances to be shot are not what you think. Shootings are very dangerous for some places, but others, it's almost impossible. The highest death per 100,000 people is El Salvador, with a death count of 36 per 100,000 people. The lowest chances are Singapore with a 0.05 death count per 100,000 people, and only having 3 deaths per year. The average for the world, however, is 4 deaths per 100,000 people. So now you know. Chances for a meteor strike have just been revealed, and I'm about to tell you them. The chances for a 460-foot meteor strike anywhere around the world is a 0.01% chance per year. So now you know the answer to. Chances to become a famous singer have just been revealed, and I'm about to tell you them right now. The chances to become a famous singer are as low as 0.04% or a 1 in 2,500. So, chances to become a famous painter have just been revealed, and I'm about to tell you right now. The chances to become a famous painter can be as high as 10% per art school graduate. So now you know. Chances to become a famous dancer have just been revealed, and I'm about to tell you them. The chances to become a famous dancer can be anywhere from a 5% chance to a 12% chance per career. So, chances to become a famous soccer player are higher than you think. The chances to play for a state team or even in the Premier League for your country is a 2% chance per academy player. Now, these are just averages. Try hard and you can easily become a famous soccer player. Chances to die in a thunderstorm are incredibly low. The chances to die from a thunderstorm are a low 1 in 246,566 per thunderstorm. That's crazily low, so. Country Facts. Episode 8. India. India is the second largest English-speaking country in the world. Review. Wow, I know they're a large country with a population of 1.4 billion, but the second largest English-speaking country in the world. Isn't their main language Hindi? I'm completely shocked. Maybe the English people moved there because of the good food and music. Chances to break your leg have just been leaked, and I'm the first one to tell you. The chances to break your leg are about twice per lifetime, which equates to roughly a 1 in 40 chance every year. So, I made a video using the worst video editor. It all started when I had an idea to do this. When I opened the editor up, I was presented with a very basic video editor. After a while, I started to get annoyed with it. It couldn't do many things. That's when this happened. The full video is up now. So that's how. What is death? Death is when a living thing slowly gets weaker until its basic needs don't work anymore. Although people don't usually fear death, they actually fear what happens after. While some religious beliefs have theories such as heaven or reincarnation, it really could be nothing. Hopefully something happens. So now you know. Why humans are different. Well, humans are different because evolution made it that there needs to be an even spread between differences to help the human population stay alive. For example, good-looking and ugly people both change the chances of having kids, ugly decreasing to help the population stay stable and good-looking, increasing it to help make it grow. Some skin tones also are better at stopping you from getting sunburn, as well as little and a lot of body hair will help you adapt to your climate. There are smart ones who are often associated with leadership and the average ones who help work for the leaders. So now you know. Chances to be a genius have just been revealed, and I'm going to tell them to you right now. To be considered a genius, you need to have 130 IQ or over. Only 2% of the population actually have this IQ. So now you know. Chances to get a world record have just been revealed, and I'm going to tell you them now. There are currently 40,000 world records and 8 billion people. That means 1 in 200,000 people get a world record. Now you know. Chances to become a doctor have just been revealed, and I'm going to tell you them now. The chances to get accepted into medical school is actually a high 41% chance, and the chances to graduate on a 6-year degree is a, what, 96% chance. Well, now you know. Chances to become president have just been revealed, and I'm going to tell you them now. The chances to become president for the United States is a 1 in 300 million chance. So now you know. Chances to get accepted into Harvard have just been revealed, and I'm going to tell you them now. The chances to get accepted are actually a pretty high 5% chance. So now you know. Chances to become a famous chef have just been revealed. Now, when I say famous, I mean top quality chefs. There are currently 120,000 of those chefs. That means 1 in 67,000 people become a top chef. So now you know. Chances to become a king have just been revealed. There are around 20 kings in the world. That means there is a 1 in 400 million chance to become king. Now, this changes depending on where you live, if you have royal blood in your family and the royal family rules. So now you know. Country facts. Episode 9. USA. USA is a very patriotic country, which often makes the migrant towards other cultures. Review. Yeah, there is no review. I think we all are aware. But if you don't know what I meant, USA loves their country. Now that's. Chances to become a famous baseball player have just been revealed, and I'm going to tell you them now. The chances to become a famous baseball player are a 1 in 200 per high school league baseball players. So now you know. Country facts. Episode 10. Mexico. Mexico City is the oldest city in North America. Review. Honestly, that's pretty cool. I mean, Mexico is a really old place. It is 13,000 years old. So that's. Chances to become rich have just been revealed, and I'm going to tell you them now. The chances to become rich are actually a 1 in 32 for any person, or a 1 in 7 for people over 62. So now you know. Why do we eat? Well, eating provides our bodies with energy and nutrients. This helps our bodies do functions that keep us alive. A very basic but important thing. So now you know. Chances to get into the NBA have just been revealed, and I'm going to tell you them now. The chances to get into the NBA are a small 0.03% chance for high school athletes and a 0.02% chance for women. So now you know. Chances to become a famous Olympian have just been revealed, and I'm going to tell you them now. The chances to become a famous Olympian are a 1 in 500,000 chance. You have a better chance of finding 50 four-leaf clovers than becoming an Olympian. So now you know. Chances to become a famous author have just been revealed. The chances to become a famous author are a 1 in 62,986. So now you know. Chances to become a famous tennis player have just been revealed. The chances to become a famous tennis player are a decent 1% chance per professional athlete. So now you know. Why do we drink? Well, humans drink because we need water for digestion, to absorb nutrients, to help us move, get rid of waste products, and to regulate our body temperature. If the body doesn't have enough water, known as dehydration, it won't function as well. So now you know. Chances to become a professional athlete have just been revealed, and I'm going to tell you them now. The chances to become a professional athlete are a 0.023% chance. So now you know. Chances to become a professional gamer have just been revealed, and I'm about to tell you them. The chances to become a professional gamer varies between games, but here's what I found. Dota 2 have a 0.02% pro rate, whilst games like Fortnite, PUBG have less than 0.01%. So now you know. Chances to become a famous basketball player have just been revealed, and I'm going to tell them to you now. The chances to become a famous basketball player are a 0.03% chance per professional basketball player. So now you know. The chances to become a famous TikToker have just been revealed, and I'm going to tell them to you now. The chances to become a famous TikToker are 1 in 44,000. So now you know. Chances to become a scientist have just been revealed, and I'm going to tell you them now. The chances to become a scientist are 1 in 909. So now you know. Chances for our eye to take over the world have just been revealed. Now, it's nearly impossible to work out the chances for this because our eye can kill if it wanted to. It's unpredictable. Now, it's unlikely that our eye will get to a point where it can take over the world. But by 2045, our eye will be far more smarter than humans. So now you know. The chances to own a mansion have just been revealed, and I'm going to tell them to you now. The chances to own a mansion are 1 in 63,000. So now you know. The chances to get into a car crash have just been revealed, and I'm going to tell them to you now. The chances to be in a car crash are 1 in 366 per 1,000 miles, or 1,600 kilometers. So now you know. The chances to become a famous musician have just been revealed, and I'm about to tell them to you now. There are a small number of famous musicians in the world, but the chances are 0.000001%. So now you know.